this is Galaxoid from zombiesaliens.net. We're going to be doing this. This video is going to be for new Alienware Alpha owners. It's tips and tricks and kind of orientation video. I feel that most people have been skipping the manual. They didn't RTFM. So this is just a little bit of things I do to make sure my installation of my Alpha runs pretty clean and it runs at the most frames I can. So first and foremost, I'll run in desktop mode. The console mode is okay if you want, but I just think desktop mode is much better. It's console mode. If you're used to the console and you're using the controller, you can do that, but really it's going to give you some trouble in the end. It's going to require updates from Alienware, and if you just connect up a keyboard and mouse and just use it like a computer, you'll be better off. Okay, first and foremost, the Alienware Alpha is a small PC, so you're going to be concerned. You're going to be concerned with thermal problems later, how hot it's going to get. So the first thing I want you to do after you set up the Alpha, you go to desktop mode, you install your antivirus and whatnot, is go ahead and install some kind of temperature monitor. Now what I've got here, you go to superusers.com, it's free. Go and get their hardware monitor for Windows. Just click it, starts to download, try it, whatever. Just go down here, download version 1.27 for Windows. This is the free version, 32 and 64-bit version. If you don't know, obviously you're on Windows 8, 64-bit version. Go ahead and click setup. You'll start your download. Right there, download now. Already got it, but I'll download it anyways. And you're going to click that execute and it'll load up. Also, preferably you're using something other than Internet Explorer. I'm very impartial to Chrome, so I'm very biased to Chrome rather, and hopefully you're using something with better plugins and pop-up blockers and whatnot. Chrome, if you just go ahead and add use ad block, you're pretty golden. Alright, so I've already got it here. CPU ID, I usually keep it on the desktop. Now the important things you want to be seeing here are the temperatures for your Core i3, and your video card. Voltages and clocks, those are all important, but I don't think for new Alpha owners you're going to be doing that. Now right now I'm recording, so it's a bit high. Ideally, and it'll give you a min and max, your current value right here down this one. You can keep this open, it's not too process intensive, but you want to check these every now and then. You want to make sure that your temperatures are what they are. You need to see a baseline of what your temperatures are. For the Alienware Alpha, that i3, that low voltage i3 4130 Tango, it's going to run about 48 degrees idle. That's what you want. So if you see higher than that, there better be something on the task manager that's running right now. So obviously I'm recording. So 53, yeah, it'll go up to, it shouldn't go higher than 70 on an intensive game. If it goes up to 79 sometimes, gotta keep an eye out when it goes to 80, 90 degrees. You're not overclocking, so it shouldn't get that hot. If it gets triple digits, you want to open up your Alpha and get a duster and blow the crap out of it. You want to keep it as dust free as possible. Blow the crap out of it. Sorry about that phrasing, but yeah. So CPU ID, check that. I would keep it up a lot, but check that every now and then. If you're running a brand new game, you want to see how it runs. Keep it open, see what your max temps are, and you can get a baseline. Heat is the #1 killer for computers, so that's what I want you to think about. If you're coming home with 360s to the Alienware, you know what I'm talking about. Alright, so first and foremost, we're going to kill Chrome, because Chrome is a big hog. eats up everything. So first and foremost, this is the mantra I want you to keep in mind when you're using your alpha. I control everything on this damn computer. Look at that. CPU, open up the task manager, see what the hell's running. Right now, you know, obviously I'm doing Betacam. 23 memory, go ahead and see what's using up your memory. 23% for Betacam, whatever. Okay, I got Steam open right now. The Steam, that's fine when you're running games, that's fine. But this web helper, you can kill that. It eats up stuff. That's like stuff that loads up in the Steam browser, like videos and stuff like that. You can kill it. It'll come back up, but if you're just running a game, it won't come up right away. So let's talk about Alienware Respawn. I want you to. There's tons of videos out there that how to do a recovery little USB stick for Alienware Respawn. Go ahead and make a recovery Alienware disk that'll bring your alpha back to factory settings, so you have that USB stick in the future when, say, the thermal problems do become a problem and you have to bring it back to factory settings. That is your holy grail. So after you do that, all this stupid backup and recovery crap that comes, all this bloatware with the alpha, kill it. Just absolutely kill it. You don't need that much crap on there. Look at DBR, Dell Backup Recovery Crawler. Dell Backup and Recovery, 7.3 megabytes of RAM being used there. Just kill all of the, after you do the respawn, of course. Kill all of the Dell Backup and Recovery crap. It's stupid. There's the web helper already coming up. Basically, what you want to do is you bring down on idle how much memory you are. I could only bring it down to about 16%. I noticed that other people, they brought it down perfectly, down to 8%. So if you do have tips and tricks for me, that's great. Put them on the comments and whatnot. But I can only get it about 18%. Now the big one, I'll show you. So these are the processes. If you right click, you can actually see more. Go to details. Boom, goes to details. Go to services. The one I kill all the time on services is superfetch. Now people are going to be like, don't stop superfetch. I think it's important. I don't know what superfetch is. Screw superfetch. Stop it. Superfetch eats up a lot of RAM on your first service host. So I like to kill it. But let's go to details rather. Okay, one of the big things that I've already stopped that you don't want on your alpha right now. Let's see where it is. Let's go to services. I believe it's IOLO. No. This one right here. IOLO Energy Booster. Now this is a program that runs specifically on console mode on the Alienware Alpha that you can go check the website. But it's just some stupid process stopper that like runs in the background. Any program that you get for your computer that speeds up your computer is a dumb program. Don't use it. Do not use it. It is the dumbest thing ever. So what you want to do is right click, stop, IOLO Energy Booster. You don't need it running in the background. And this is things that, you know, this is not for advanced people. This is for people that are just getting on the computer that don't know what they're doing. And this is stuff that tons of computer people that played on computers for long as possible remember from the old Windows XP, Windows ME, Windows earlier than that. They're going into the task manager and making sure Explorer and System Tray was the only thing running and your antivirus. So this is stuff that it's gotten a little bit more complicated as far as the processes that are shown. But yeah, so a lot of people like to turn off the Alienware FX services, stuff like that. I recommend just do the base ones I do. You know, I like to keep the controller hooked up and use some of those short keys for on that controller, because that program for Alienware, the controller program, is actually not too bad. So let's see. So we killed most everything. We killed all those backup and recovery thing. I like killing the OneDrive. I hate OneDrive. So now we go to our little taskbar. Look, I only got that my antivirus Bluetooth thing. You can turn off Bluetooth if you want. Just the Intel Rapid Storage, whatever. Steam, Bandicam, and the control panel for the NVIDIA 860M. Alright, so now let's go ahead and open Steam. Let's try some game. PDT. Okay, let's do Armor. Oh, it needs to update, bloody hell. Yeah, let's not do Armor. Go ahead and pause my downloads. Pause it. Also, if you got the beta update, to get a little bit more frames, go to settings in your Steam, and go ahead and if you don't use broadcasting, go ahead disable broadcasting. That will use extra RAM. What else? Disable broadcasting. In game, go with that. Yeah, that's about it. Just make sure broadcasting is disabled. Let's see if I have a full game here that we can run. Skyrim, there you go. Go ahead and play Skyrim. Play on this machine. Yeah, got it there. Okay, Skyrim is kind of a one that doesn't alt tab good, but hopefully we can force it. Now what you're going to do whenever you run a game is open up the task manager. Oh, it's not up yet. Hold on. Forgot about the launcher. So let's see what we're putting Skyrim on. Let's go ahead and force it to 1080p. Like samples, whatever. Let's do. Let's see what advanced got me. I'm on high, ultra, whatever. Let's see how we. See what ultra high is. I think it works pretty good. I haven't really. It doesn't put a full screen FXAA. Oh, weird. Okay. So click OK. Do test manager up. Minimize it a little bit. Play. Already click play. There we go. I've got my Roseville vibration headsets, so that was kind of scary. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and load a game. See if I've got a game. Diedric princes are godlike beings that inhabit the plane of oblivion. Most are considered evil, forcing their worshippers to build the shrines from far from civilized places. Right, so this is Skyrim 1080p. It looks pretty good, I guess. Person mode. First person mode. F. Anyways, it's working good. Now we're back here on the desktop. Don't want to see Bandicam, thank you very much. And you're gonna go ahead and open Test Manager, and make sure you right click this, go to details. Well, you can just go to details really. Web helper, new task. Yes. Care about your goddamn web helper. Oh no, it's breaking over. Whatever. Anyways, so you go to details. Well, Skyrim memory. Oh no, processors. CPU memory. Skyrim. Right click. Go to details. TES5. Right click. Set priority high. That's what you're going to be doing. Setting priority high. Anytime you run some, set priority high, David. Fuck you, web helper. Don't kill the game overlay. Alright, so that's it. And this may be to some people like what's it called? Oh, I'm such an idiot. Might be the placebo effect. I'm doing this because it might work better, but in my experience, it actually does work. A little bit finicky. Here we go. So now we'll prioritize the game more than anything. So kill the background bosses is put priority high on the current game, and that's about it. Make sure you monitor your temperatures. And oh, and real quick, let's go pick this out. Desktop. Yes, please. Okay, and real quick, I know what I was going to say. Control Shift H is the shortcut key to get to your HDMI input on desktop mode. So if you have your 360 connected into the alpha's back there, the HDMI in, to switch to the 360, just press Control Shift H. Right now I got mine connected to the Roku, and this is Sky News Live actually. Something happening in Chelmsford. Anyways, Control Shift H to go back, and I don't know what that loud sound is. And yeah, that's about it. So quick HDMI switch in there. Another little feature there on the alpha. It's not going to record obviously on Bandicam or whatever. So go to zombiestailings.net. You can comment there on this post. I will reply quicker there than the YouTube. I have like a little bit of a delay there on the YouTube. Go to check out our stream, twitch.tv /zombies to aliens. We stream every Saturday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the US, and that's about it. This is Galaxoid, your Aussie Veteran Rangers. Sub mode is much better. It's console mode. If you're used to the console and you're using a controller, you can do that, but really it's going to give you some trouble in the end. It's going to require updates from Alienware, and if you just connect up a keyboard and mouse and just use it like a computer, you'll be better off. Okay, first and foremost, the Alienware Alpha is a small PC, so you're going to be concerned with thermal problems later, how hot it's going to get. So the first thing I want you to do after you set up the alpha, you go to desktop mode, you install your antivirus, and how you doing? This is Galaxoid from zombies-to-aliens.net. We're going to be doing this. This video is going to be for new Alienware Alpha owners. It's tips and tricks and kind of orientation video. I feel that most people have been skipping the manual. They didn't whatnot. Is go ahead and install some kind of temperature monitor. Now what I've got here, you go to cpuid.com. It's free. Go and get their hardware monitor for Windows. Just click it, starts to download. Try it, whatever. Just go down here, download version 1.27 for Windows. This is RTFM. So this is just a little bit of things I do to make sure my installation of my alpha runs pretty clean, and it runs at the most frames I can. So first and foremost, I'll run in desktop mode. The console mode is okay if you want, but I just think desktop